Just like we said, when we reopened the economy this spring, as folks got vaccinated, we did it. Just like we said that we would have music in Newport this summer, in Rhode Island, Rhode Island got vaccinated and stayed vigilant on that. So there will be music and 4th of July parades and fireworks. We also talked about our school guidance at that time, with school, making sure that we were vaccinating our teachers and our staff, and that we would be fully in-person learning with an announcement by July 1st. So we're here today to make those announcements and to outline the plan in terms of doing that, and we're actually a day early, in terms of that July 1 date that we talked about. So we know that vaccines have got us to this point, and we're going to keep going, and I share with Dr. Alexander Scott the urgency to continue to vaccinate people in the state of Rhode Island, and in particular our 12 to 15-year-olds, along with our high school students as well and our college students, where we know that they're going to be in the classroom as well if they're vaccinated. So we've been, give you an idea where we are right now. So right now, 90% of the Rhode Island teachers and school staff have been fully vaccinated. Approximately 60% of Rhode Islanders aged 16 to 18, and more than 40% of those ages 12 to 15 are fully vaccinated. This guidance we're sharing today takes into consideration the wide availability of vaccines, increased access to COVID-19 testing, and stabilizing infection rates across the state. We're making this announcement now because we want everyone to be prepared to make decisions for their districts, families, children, and with as much lead time as we possibly can provide. We know that planning time is crucial for all our districts in the state. And there are ongoing challenges that we must address after this disruptive year of learning, but we are fully focused on safe, in-person learning this fall to get everyone back on track. Rhode Island's recovery is in full swing, and as we've said, we have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to reset our economy and now our schools. Today, after much anticipation, we are announcing that schools will be back in full in-person learning this fall. School districts will not be required to provide distance learning plans. In terms of masking, fully vaccinated students, faculty, and staff will not be required to wear masks indoors. We are recommending that districts create masking policy requiring all unvaccinated individuals to wear a mask while indoors. There are also several other categories of school-related health and safety guidance that we'll present today, including suggested guidelines around student spacing and grouping, busing and transportation recommendations, quarantining and isolation, and we're excited to share that field trips are back for our students. So the Commissioner will go into further detail on each of those topics, but with this guidance, districts will have increased flexibility this fall, and that is key, that the districts will have increased flexibility. We want schools to feel empowered to do what's best for their teachers, staff, students, and families. And before I hand it over to the Commissioner, and the Commissioner will hand it over to Dr. Alexander Scott to give supportive information, I want to thank all the teachers, assistants, principals, school staff, parents, guardians, and students for your patience and resilience this past year. I also say that I've attended many in-person graduations over the past few weeks, and I've seen the spirit of Rhode Island, and the hope is alive and well with our students, teachers, and school staff throughout the state. We know things are getting better, and we know that things are better. And we know that if we continue to do the work we're doing, not only with the Health Department, with the guidance of Dr. Alexander Scott, but also with our Commissioner of Education, that we are in a good position. Right now, vaccinations are still our #1 tool to keep each other safe. So I would end by just saying, we're really very looking forward to a very healthy and very productive school year beginning as school session starts. And also to everybody out there, really enjoy your 4th of July. I'll be in a couple parades, Cumberland included. I get to be Grand Marshal of the Cumberland Parade, first time, even though I was mayor 12 years, but I get invited now as governor. So I'll be there, and then head to Bristol.